Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Mountain Blade Warband Prophecy of Pendor, where Ravenstern are currently sieging Marlion, which has a decent number of troops in it, but their quality is not spectacular. There's a very large force of Ravenstern outside. The best thing we can do is try and cut off these reinforcements for the time being, and hopefully incentivize some of the Ravenstern lords to bugger off, is I think the term I'm looking for. Got two Huithril lords attacking me here, and a Sarlion lord. I'm just going to see before I engage if I can just level up here a little bit, because any extra troops on our side of quality would be useful. And now we engage. So we're fighting a slightly higher number of troops, but I think we'll be okay. Especially if we can plant ourselves on a nice hill. Perhaps this one back here be good. Okay, it looks like they're over there, so this hill would actually be fine for our purposes, I would say. Let's just get through here, if I can, and hopefully do so quickly. Cavalry can actually just come back down here, it's fine, because we've got a lot of them. I'm more concerned about where we place our infantry and our archers. So let's do something like that. Don't know how many archers we've got with us, but hopefully enough. They're going to push in towards us, and I'm a little concerned because their infantry will hurt us for sure, given how powerful they are overall. The Huithril with their melee. This is two Huithril lords and a Sarlion lord, I believe. We still have one or two Noldor left, but the majority of them are dead now. Send our cavalry in because it looks like they're going to charge in. I'd rather sacrifice the mercenaries than my own initial troops, if entirely possible. We'll send some arrow fire down there, see if we can assist. Take that horse, excellent. Put a shot into you. Hopefully someone else can finish you off. Cavalry pull back, because their infantry's arriving now. I feel like our cavalry will not do particularly well against their kind of high quality infantry that they've got. Okay. Cavalry can charge again now. I just wanted to pull them back initially. And our infantry can charge as well. To keep our archers safe. 73 damage into that troop and it didn't die. How about that? Just some horse archery from a distance here. Because at the moment we've still got a long way for this fight yet, and I don't want to die too early if I can entirely help it. Also, the Marlion heavy cavalry being knocked out, but that's understandable because they're kind of on the front line at the moment. Noldor is now out of ammo. Our Pendor Blacks are still firing, so there's no point charging our archers in just yet. As I said before, I'm not sure we're going to finish the parameters of this campaign left within the time limit that we've set ourselves, but we're certainly going to do our best to get as close to that as possible. As best we can, anyway. Okay. Probably push forward a little bit here. Let's reform the line quickly, just to see what our front line looks like, and to make them come to us. I mean, it's not total war, they don't get tired from a lack of stamina, but we can certainly just try and give our few remaining archers that do actually still have arrows or crossbow bolts time to fire. Although I imagine their cavalry will push in, but that's not necessarily a problem, because it means they'll be relatively isolated from the rest of their force. So it's arguably not a terrible thing to deal with. There's someone proving themselves a nuisance over here. It's you, I think. There we go. There's another one as well. It's this chap here. This rogue black heart knight. There we go. He's dealt with. Good. Have they reformed their line? No, they're still pushing in, but that's okay. I think we're just going to benefit from putting a few more arrows into them because there's a lot of infantry there. Which is kind of concerning. Because their infantry hurts and they've got a lot of throwing weapons, so charge now and now. I don't want those throwing weapons to cause us too much damage if possible. Very few of our archers are still firing now, but we've got reinforcements arriving now, which is good. So we won't fire our archers just yet because we won't send them into combat because there might be a few more archers who can assist here. Yes, there are. Good. So they can still prove useful as an archer line for the time being. If I let the archers charge in, they'll just die. Because it's really not their strong suit, especially against such high quality infantry. Take you out. When you're just a discharge conscript, you're hardly important, but the more we can take out, the better. Take you out. Oh, the boy. Okay, we might be in chance of dying here, especially because we got stopped there. Run away. I think we got away with it just. Send an arrow or two in there. Oh, a headshot. Very nice. Okay, let's swing round. Try to take out you. We'll let our archers charge because there's pretty much nothing left of our frontline force at this stage. But we're doing well. I'd say we're winning, at least for the time being. I don't really like committing my archers into actual combat, but I don't think I've really got a choice. At the moment, anyway. Until we get some more reinforcements. We'll see if I can drain some of these guys throwing weapons just by riding over here quickly. Take that Vansky Raider. Probably going to be knocked out here in a second, but we'll keep going for the time being. Come on, use all your throwing weapons on me. Don't use them on my lovely archers who are inevitably going to die because this is not their job. There's another reinforcement wave coming in there. That's not ideal. Yeah, there we go. Knocked out by a spear maiden. It's understandable. We're on horseback. It's kind of perfect job for them, really. But still, I imagine we'll get some more reinforcements soon. And to be fair, quite a few archers are still firing. I probably could have left them up on the hill. My problem being was that there was no one else to protect them. So I'd rather they push forward and take their own initiative for the time being. The enemies have arrived, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that back archer line, I'm more worried about the infantry that we're facing. Especially some of the Lorien Sentinels who don't have shields. At least our Pendor Black Archers do have shields. And our Wyvern Wardens have shields as well. That is a very impressive horse. I think that might even be my horse. Because it looks quite different from the normal ones. Okay, we have 364 of them. I think there was about just under 500. So there's probably one more reinforcement wave after this one. I would think. Our archers are actually doing pretty well at just shooting them before they even get too close, and unfortunately a select few archers are actually having to just buy us time But looks to me like they're running out of steam, which is good. And all credit to our War Priests, he seems to be doing pretty well. I can see a lot of get knockouts from them, because there's about 6 or 7 of them here. They do have a very big hammer, so as long as they can actually get close and get the hit off, usually they do very well. Again, they're not heavily armoured, and they don't have a lot of protection, because they also don't have a shield. Basically just religious fanatics with hammers. Kind of like the I can't remember what they're called. There's a unit in Medieval 2 Total War when you go on crusades, and they're a really fun unit. I think possibly religious fanatics. They're quite fun. You are free to go. Count Fossard, I think you're Ravenstern anyway. And Count Adis Fairhair, you're also free to go, but I will be speaking to you in future, trying to bring you on side. We will take what we can here that's worth a decent amount. Control you, we'll take the Lorraine Sentinel and Silent Armour Longbowman, we'll leave the rest for whoever else is with us. I think our mercenary group is with us, they can have it. There's another couple of lords taken away from Marleon, which is good. However, that's a much bigger force that we may not be able to deal with, and we're slightly out of position here. Oh boy. I don't really want to fight with you. Hang on, we'll call them back. I don't want to surrender, no. There we go. Taken prisoner for the first time in this campaign. Oh, we lost our helmet, no! That's unfortunate. Got stuck out of position there. And I'm going to take Marlon with nearly 3,000 there. And we've also lost all of our companions. That's a shame. We just got a little bit too close there for our own good. Well, I'm not sure we'll be able to get that helmet back now. Marleon will go down. Well, let's pull back to Laria. And get ourselves some more troops. Who's still with us? Kavera. Everyone else has been lost. And we're going to lose Marleon. I do just think we've bitten off more than we can chew with this campaign. With the parameters we gave to ourselves. I want at least Frederick back. And DF back. And Adonia back. The other 3 we can pick up later on. Because we're going to need to train a whole new force here. And I probably don't have the actual amount of troops that I need here. Laria. Laria's arguably not particularly well defended already. So we'll go to White Stag and move down to Sez, and that might work better for us. Right, who else can we take? Take this Armored Bowman. Wyvern Wardens. God, we don't have a lot here, do we? Because we had to just work pretty quickly to get our campaign up and running, and this is the problem. Because we had to... I would usually take a lot longer to get things done. I also need to replace my Marshal because Kyle Stux is not doing enough. And it's someone a bit more aggressive in the role. Someone who's a bit more belligerent with the enemy. Because I probably think I'm probably still too controversial of a character. Yeah, I've still got controversy of 71, so there's no way I can still be the Marshal for a while yet. And especially if I want people to actually follow me. Right. Speak to Sarah the Fox here. We wish to replace Lord Carlos as Marshal. Let's go for... Lord Lethal Deering. I don't know if we've got the money for a mercenary company at the moment, to be honest. Quite low on cash as it is, in all honesty. I guess maybe we should try Super Peace of Ravenstern. I don't think they'll say yes. Into a truce. We're going to send Kavera. She's our only companion we still have with us after our blow back there. Pretty big blow, all things considered. Now let's see if we can get things done. We'll head down to Says, see if we can pick up some more troops from down there. Brennus has switched from Huithril to Ravenstern, that's fine. Okay. Lord Raiden's been taken prisoner. Is Lord Lethal Deering captured? If Lord Lethal Deering's captured, that's a problem. Because then he won't go out on campaign either. Pendor Noble Bowman. Pendor Heavy Bowman. We've got plenty of bowmen, but no real front line. And we've got to watch out for these Snakeheart groups here. Because there's a lot of Dread Legion around. Okay, Ravenstern just lost one lord. That's arguably useful, but not quite enough. I mean, we will fight to the last, but I don't think it's enough. There's that Snakeheart army there. See if we can sneak down into Says without then coming after us, if possible. I think we can make it in. Says is very unprotected, my word. Herald's been taken prisoner. This is all going wrong in so many levels. It's because you haven't been recruiting for a long time. Mercenary Company Jetty Riders, absolutely. Recruit me some men, give me a baggage train, and update your skill sets. I guess we can take some of those Jetty Riders with us. Well, I kind of prefer some infantry. Take the Shadow Legion troops. We might just need to go on a bit of a recruitment campaign, to be honest. At least we've got DF back with us. I've got to leave these Jatu troops here for now. Because at the moment, Says it's just not protected. Trying to get out of Says is problematic. Still, at least because we lost all our high quality troops, we're not paying them as much. This is not good. Rain has been besieged. Great. Pull back, pull back, pull back. I don't know if this is feasible anymore. Welcome back, Frederick. Angerthon's been defeated. I'm going to have to take the mastership for myself because I don't know what's happening, but not enough. Justus Stux is there. I can make him the marshal, I suppose. This is great host in rain. Kairos has been taken prisoner. Go to the castle here. Speak to Sarah the Fox. I'm going to replace him as marshal, even though I'm incredibly controversial. I need some more frontline troops. Who's here for me? Pendor recruits. Pendor militia. Pendor footmen. Right. Guess we did some more heavy bowmen. I do need some more frontline troops, so we'll take some Cylon troops that are here. Go for some Cylon militia, some Cylon footmen, They'll just have to do the job because we don't really have anyone else at the moment, unfortunately. That is 320 troops. Let's call the banners and try and defend Rain. Let's assemble a new army. We'll go this way because we can't really go through Jack 2 territory. It won't be safe with the quality. You want a peace agreement? Sure. We've lost Marleon, but we've kept Rain at least. We will end the campaign for now. How are we doing on our timer? $12.78. So we still have 120 days to try and make something happen. Welcome back, Adonia. All our lords will be released over time. Our Lord Kassim, with your 522 troops, you'd have been excellent to actually, you know, come and join the fighting, but no, clearly not. So he's lost Marleon again. Ravenstern put up a more fierce resistance than anticipated. I didn't think they had as much strength as they did. So I guess we can go push into the Dashar again, but I think we're going to need to wait until our lords have recovered some of their strength. Because at the moment, neither me nor my lords are particularly strong in our roles, to be honest. So at least let's do that first and go from there. Maybe we might need to go join a tournament or two. We have nothing to eat, that's not ideal. Let's pop into Singal because we're not technically at war with them at the moment. We also lost our helmet, which I'm very sad about. Our kingly helmet. So having to use a Dashar helmet, which albeit does look very cool, but it's not quite the same. There we go. Go to the tavern. We do need to pick up some food. We'll do that in a second. Hello, Ramun. Give me a chance. Sadly not. Do I have... Okay, I don't have the loot for some supplies. That's unfortunate. There's a marketplace here. It's not a huge amount of food. It won't last us very long, but it will do for the moment. And we'll pop back to Sarli. I'll get some food there, I think. I just need to give our lords a few days. I can't wait too long. But I'm also very controversial at the moment. Hello, Alyssa. I suppose we could take you, but we haven't taken your campaign. So I don't really see the point of taking you now. Let's take all this stuff. How is my controversy looking now? 49, it's getting there. I like to actually just wait as long as possible to engage, but obviously I'm on a very finite timer. I can't, wait forever, unfortunately. So we'll just have to see. Because we're on such a finite time, I think it would have been better for us to have a marshal going around, but all our marshals have been pretty useless. That's why I've taken it over myself again. I just need to spend some time getting myself back with a decent enough army. It's never going to be exceptional compared to what it was, but we don't have the luxury of time to wait around for these troops to all really level up a huge amount. I mean, they're decent enough troops, but it's a concern that I've got that we're just not going to get to where we need to in a quick enough period of time. We're on a truce now with Ravenstern for 40 days, I would think. We also need to look at our morale. Our morale is struggling. So let's hold a feast. Thank you, that's all. We'll wait for our controversy to go down a little bit more. So 47 at the moment. So we'll wait till the Nordor tournament. Ooh, the Three Seers are on the field. That's curious. Three Seers might be very interesting for us actually, because you get some very good items from the Three Seers. Let's see who we can band together for that. And the Three Seers are a fun fight as well. But I'd also just be curious to see, in terms of controversy, who's willing to actually come join us in combat, if anyone. Count Aelfried has left. Here's Lord Lethal Dirin. I imagine some of our more fervent lords will turn up, but not our kind of ones more on the outskirts. I'm kind of annoyed Lord Cassian isn't here because he's got so many troops to work with. I think he had 522 at last time I saw him. So I'd like him to come along if entirely possible. I think he holds Seven Cross Keep if I remember correctly. No, that's Lord Antonius. Let's see if we can find Lord Lethal Dirin. Not Lord Lethal Dirin, I'm so sorry. Where is Lord Qasim? Close to Saidu Sharif. Oh, did I give him... I must have given him that Dashar Fortress. That's fine. Still don't have a huge amount of troops joining us, but I'm going to make sure Qasim joins us. That's for sure. There he is. He's actually joining us of his own accord. Well done. He's got so many troops. I reckon he must have done some good hunting down here in this part of the world. We need to make sure he stays with us because he's very powerful with his just under 600 troops. Still not a lot of lords joining us though. But again, our empire is quite expansive. For them to actually come and do things. Head towards Kennet Castle. Morale is low. Is that because of a lack of food? It probably is. Indeed it is. Right, pull back to Sarleon quickly just to get some food. And then we can go to... Okay, large army, this says, will just be the Snake Cult. That's not too problematic. We're going to have to go back inside the tavern and just get a few bits of morale boosting. We get improved morale. It's not going to be as good as in one of our castles, but I don't want to go all the way back to Laria for it, if entirely possible. Now, I saw now in Kennet Castle there's a large force. Lord Rimusk is inside. You're just Death Cult. I'm expecting the Three Seers to be around here somewhere. There they are. Already got a pretty strong force, but we're going to take them on. Because if we manage to win, the Three Seers provide some excellent bonuses to us. And they're a fun fight. I'd just rather do this during the daytime. Ah, Qasim isn't here. Fine. So yeah, they try and kind of bring you on side. Hail, great Queen Eowyn. There's no need for alarm. Come sit with us and be enlightened. And if you say, yes, there's no need for battle, let us sit down together, they essentially take you prisoner eventually. So I will not fall for your tricks, witches. Too many souls have been lost to embrace. It's time to die. We just have a few more troops than they do. Sadly, Lord Qasim didn't join us. And it's also rather dark. I would much prefer to fight them during the day. But, you know, needs be. We fight them now. Let's get ourselves up on a hill. I'm going to actually retreat and find a slightly better hill to work with. None of these are quite what I'm looking for. Does this work a little better? Not really. Because you can get the best blunt weapons in the game from the Three Seers, if I remember correctly, and that's the Doom Mace. We'll go here, I guess. Infantry here, archers here. But the Three Seers are no joke. They're coming from over there, actually, so let's readjust our positioning. Cavalry over here. At least we have Lethal Doom with us, so we should have some Noldor troops to assist in what will be quite a tough fight. And it's probably too late for us to really make use of any benefits we're going to get from this fight, but it's just a fun fight to do anyway. so I'd like to try it, because I don't often get a chance to actually take on the Three Seers in combat. I wish Kasim was with us, because that would just be an extra 500 troops to assist. But we can't have everything. A lot of cavalry coming in. Again, this army is no joke to deal with, so we're going to have to be careful. And then we've got Blood Swan Witches. Kind of the zombies, can't remember their name. Possibly the Revered. I can't quite remember. But here they come. I mean, not all of them will be as tough as the others, but as with all these unique spawns, it's usually the first bits of the fight which are the toughest, and we're going up against Doom Guides, which is not very pleasant. Doom Guides are a real tough one to take on, as well as the Seeresses. There should only be 3 Seeresses, but the Doom Guides will be plenty tough enough with their Doom Maces. But I should get a Doom Mace myself here, and if I defeat them, I think I can also get them for my Knighthood Order, which is excellent. That's one of the Seeresses there, but our horse just took a big beating. Infantry can charge. I think they are already charging, just in case. We'll send them forward. I want my archers to stay firing as long as possible, because they've got some very high quality archers. We need to counteract those high quality archers if entirely possible. Hello there. Since when did you get some dragon drakes? At least there are some like deserters in here, which aren't quite as bad to deal with. But you can see that even our really tough troops, like the Shadow Legion Centurions, the Encircle Centurions, are indeed struggling against the high quality of these troops here. Also, our own army probably isn't as capable of taking on this force as the previous one would have been. But again, once we deal with the majority of the top-end troops, the other bits shouldn't be anywhere near as bad to take on. But again, I want to take on the Three Seers before they get too big. Because if the Three Seers get too big, oh boy, no, run away. Run away from those Seer Favourites. Those guys hurt as well. Seer Favourites are excellent archers. Don't hold your fire. Fire at will, please, but you can charge now to assist a little bit better. We are pretty much winning this. I mean, it's a bit of a close call for sure, but this is worth it. Bunch of horsemen over there. Let's just sit on top of here and just do some archery if we can, although they've all just spread out now, of course, as soon as I've started firing. We can hold our archers on this hill here so they can stay firing as a kind of precise group. I don't want to get too close to their respawn point, really. I prefer to be over near our respawn point so we can get our troops back quicker when we need them. I'm just going to be very careful of any Seer Favourites or any kind of archers, because they really do hurt, that's for sure. But I think we're even taking some fire right now. Hello. Oh my goodness. We were should buy a Seer Favourite. That's fair enough, I suppose. It's a really cool fight, actually, the Seer troops. I just wish we had our original army with us, but unfortunately that got wiped out by Ravenstern, and we couldn't even pull back with the amount of troops we were trying to fight. Reinforcements arrived. At the moment we're just about ahead. I'm hoping that once the top tier troops go, it'll be easier for us, because we're still coming out with some Noldor and stuff like that, who are obviously going to be useful for us. And one thing to bear in mind is that our troops, even if we do win this, our forces will be pretty weakened after this for a while, because I'm not sure how many prisoners the Three Seers had. So we might need to give our lords a little bit of time to deal with the losses before we end up pushing back in. Having all these Seer Favourites on this hill is a really bad thing. These Seer Favourites are deadly. They don't look it, because they just look like maiden warriors, but they're absolutely deadly, especially on top of a hill there. Doom Guides, Seer Favourites, no joke, these guys. These are the Doom Guides on their horses with the archers. We've only really encountered a small amount of the Seer troops before, but they are arguably one of the best made armies in the entire campaign. Arguably more so than Igrim the Devourer, I would say. Igrim the Devourer is a strong melee force, but Three Seers are definitely tough cookies as well. I'm trying to decide if we want to pull back and then come in again, because at the moment I'm not thrilled by these Seer favourites sitting on top of the hill, because they're just going to absolutely decimate us at the moment, unless our cavalry can get up the hill and get after them. But if they're going to push forward, that's arguably better for us. Look how many of them there are, my word. Okay, our own force is actually managing to kind of catch up to them, so that's good. They're still pretty decent in hand-to-hand combat, but we should be able to do some good work here. Unfortunately, more Doom Guides approaching. More Seer favourites, and more Seer initiates, I think they are. No, you're just a natural soldier, but these guys with their very unfortunate faces aren't doing very well. I'm dealing with them. We just need to get our forces up this hill. I mean, we are actually winning. We're getting mostly, I can see mostly green and orange is not too bad because orange can recover. I mean, we do have Qasim somewhere nearby, so if we need, you know, an extra 500 troops, we can get them from Qasim hopefully. It's pretty equal in terms of losses at the moment. But one thing about these troops is that the kind of zombie-looking troops, the I think fallen initiates or Seer initiates, they cannot be taken prisoner. Even if you hit them with a knocked-out weapon, they will always die because I guess you can't make a dead thing unconscious. Oh, that Pendor Black Archer's having a bad day. Yep. There goes the Seer favourites. And these Doom Guides, actually, if you can get them off their horse, they're not too bad, but they're deadly horse archers from range. Just look how many of these Seer favourites there are. Oh god. They're so good. Arguably, the Seer favourites would be one of my favourite troops to actually carry in my own army, but they're incredibly hard to get any large numbers of, just due to the nature of how they're recruited. You can only really get them from prisoner pools, and even that's pretty tough to do. You can try to recruit them as prisoners, but they tend to run away even if you do manage to recruit them. Okay, just under 300 of, well, nearly 400 of them taken out so far, and we've lost about 300, so we're slightly ahead at the moment. I just hope that once we get to the Seer initiates, things won't be quite as bad. But that even those Seer initiates or the Bloodsworn Witches, those guys are tough too. I'm really hoping the high quality of our forces here will carry us through this fight. I don't really want to pull back, because if I pull back I might lose my chance at the important loot from these guys, which is arguably the reason I came over here to fight them in the first place. So I'm going to be a little bit careful about pulling back. And at the moment we're keeping up with the losses. I mean, for sure we are struggling, but this is always going to be a tough fight. I knew that coming into it. And once we deal with the last few waves of the really tough troops, the rest shouldn't be as bad. Let's just see what's coming over at the moment. Still quite a few Bloodsworn Witches, but after that there's a lot of Maiden Wardens here which aren't anywhere near as bad. If we deal with these Bloodsworn Witches, the rest shouldn't be anywhere near as problematic, I would think. And we do have our own reinforcements arriving. The problem is their reinforcements arrive a lot quicker than ours do. But we want to just keep charging them. We want to deal with their Doom Guides and their Seer favourites, really. New enemies have arrived. Actually, it's probably about equal in terms of reinforcement lengths. But we have to charge uphill. Ah, I do love these guys, the Radiant Dragons from Lethal Deeren. They're actually quite cool with the way they look. And they're pretty decent archers, all things considered. I actually want to have a look at Lethal Deeren's composition, because I think we've given him lots of high quality castles with unique troops inside. So I'm actually curious to what his army composition looks like at this stage now. Well, these guys aren't anywhere near as bad now to deal with. And even these guys are mostly just Maiden Warders or Maiden troops. There's very few Seer favourites left in here. I think there might be one at the end there. Yeah. But these guys are not anywhere near as bad now. Still some more Bloodsworn Witches coming in. But the other ones aren't too bad. Cool. That's I think we'll be okay. We've probably defeated over half of them by now, which is pretty useful. Taking out a lot of these low-level troops won't be too bad. It's only really the Bloodsworn Witches which will cause problems for us, I think, at this stage. It's a large group of these Maiden Warders. Curious to see how that's going to... Oh, or they might even be Seer Initiates, actually. But they're very similar in their... They look very similar to the Maiden Warders. I think they pretty much got the same exact uniform, and maybe just slightly different weapons, but in general, these guys aren't too bad to deal with. What's coming in? Still more Bloodsworn Witches, but mostly just Seer Initiates. And again, the only thing that's causing any major problems is the Bloodsworn Witches, so that's pretty good. And Knight of the Red Cross is having a bad day, but it's okay. Even though there's a very large line of these Seer Initiates, I don't think it's that problematic, and once one or two horsemen actually get to close quarters, we'll be okay to deal with them. Or we can just shoot them from afar. The enemies have arrived. What's coming in? I think they're even running out of Bloodsworn Witches now, which is pretty good. You know, these guys are like mid-tier infantry. Oh no, they're only silent deserters, fine, they're not even that, they're kind of low-tier infantry. I think at this point we don't need to worry too much, we just need our own troops to kind of catch up. And then we'll be okay. We've got some more reinforcements coming in, but at this point I think we're starting to slowly pull ahead of them. It's a very long line of archers, look at that. Lots of Seer Initiates. And the problem is we can't take any prisoner because I don't think we are defeating the heretics well enough for us to justify taking them according to our own rules set out at the very beginning of this campaign, where we're only allowed to take minor hateful faction troops if we are actually defeated them by a large amount, which I don't think we are. But now we can see the Seer Initiates falling pretty quickly to our troops. I think the only other troops coming in are also Seer Initiates, and maybe the old Cylon Deserter or Brigand. But I don't think that's too much of a concern. I'm sure we'll lose a few troops here and there, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle. These are pretty much all Seer Initiates now. That's why I didn't pull back, because I didn't want to lose... I really hope I get a Doom Mace, at least one, maybe a couple from this. So I have got a spare Doom Mace if I lose mine. Again, from pulling back from a fight or being taken prisoner, because we lost our helmet, our really cool helmet, which I'm really sad about. But that's alright. It's a good thing we didn't have any Qualis gems in our inventory at the time. I just need to remind myself to give my lords a couple of days to get themselves back on track after this fight. And I think we'll have to go back to War of the Dashar. Really, I thought Ravenstern would be the easier fight, but I actually think the Dashar might be an easier one because they're just less dependent on range, and I think they're a bit more fractured as a force because they've got so many different lords from so many different factions with so many different personalities. I think they're the ones that are actually struggling more so than Ravenstern, which feel very close-knit, and it seems that all of them joined in one campaign, kind of almost 3,000 troops. I think we probably also have 3,000 troops, but again, it's just difficult because to get all our lords to actually come join us on campaign. There we go, 92 renown, 28 morale. Still got another 257 to go though, that's fine. We can just charge in because those will just be Seer initiates and deserters, I would imagine. So we'll push in for these guys. Again, probably not a fight we needed to do, but a fight I wanted to do because it could prove very useful. Pushing might have been a bad idea, but we're about to find out. If there are any Bloodsworn Witches there, that might be problematic, but if it's only Silo and Deserters and Seer initiates, I'm not all too concerned, to be honest. Well, we don't seem to have much cavalry left, but that's okay. Those are mostly Silo and Deserters to me, so that's not too bad. Looks like it's actually Serrane's troops they're pushing in here because these are Knights of the Falcon. We don't have much health, but I think we can just push into these people straight away. Well, they do have some rather big pole arms, so I do need to be a little bit careful. And eventually our infantry will catch up as well. And we'll probably take a little bit of damage from their ranged troops as well. No! Knight of the Radiant Cross. Deal with you. I was pretty much happy to charge in here because I do think we were just going to deal with these guys pretty quickly. We dealt with the backbone of the army, now it's just the last few troops. Oh! Fair play to that Scion Deserter, he's done pretty well to knock us out there. That's not too bad, this won't take long to deal with. The enemies have arrived, but I can't imagine there'll be particularly strong ones. Where are they coming from? I lost track. Here they are. But even they are dying very quickly. Yeah, I mean, at this point, this fight is won, which is good. I'm just hoping there are enough Doom Guides on the field to get us a Doom Mace. Because we've been using a Cavalry Mace for so long, and the Doom Mace is the best blunt weapon you can get in the entire game. Especially if you take it to your chap down at the Knighthood Order Fortress, he can upgrade it for you, make it even better. So that's why I want to get a couple of them, so I can still operate with a Doom Mace while I've got another one upgrading. That's the hope. Let's see if this actually happens, though. And we should be able to give our Knights and our Wyvern Wardens the Doom Mace. Although, the Wyvern Wardens already have the sword, and they aren't going to be, hopefully, in combat that much. So we might just give it to our... These guys are all running. We might just give it to our Knights of the Wyvern. But really, I'm here for a Doom Mace myself. More than anything else. Okay, these last few will probably rout, but that's not a huge problem. These guys aren't too bad to deal with. Yeah, they're all gonna run away now. Oh, good kill there at the very end. Well done, Mounted Man-at-Arms from Pendor. And there we go, battle won. Definitely some casualties, but should hopefully be worth it. Yeah, the secret of making Doomguard leather on our Night Order and the Darkwood arrows. Do we not get the Doom Mace? Or is, I think, oh no, the Doom Mace might only be... Oh, the Doom Mace might be Igrim. That could be a problem. No Doom Maces? That's sad. That's really sad. I mean, I'll take it. It's not quite what I wanted. And the Darkwood arrows aren't even that useful for us because we aren't using arrows in general. But it's fine, we've dealt with them. We've got them off the field, that's pretty good. We'll take all these guys prisoner. I'll leave the rest for my lords, actually, that's fine. Let's get everyone upgraded. I don't really want halberdiers, we've got pretty much no money. And here's Kassim. Kassim wasn't really involved. Let's just head to Marlion to actually go and just sell some stuff. I'm just going to let everyone return home because we're not taking a war at the moment. Just going to watch out for any large heretic groups in the area. I think Donovan will be safe to travel, that's okay. There is a tournament here. I don't think we need to join it, although we are very low on the old cash. I will take some Barkley Aventuriers, that's fine. Hello, Sir Jocelyn. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Just keep an eye on our food. We do have some gold we can sell to make up for any shortfall. I will just sell a couple of them. That's fine. Let's head back to Laria. We probably have some prisoners there we can sell. Lord Roland was defeated. How's my controversy looking now? 50. It's going up. Let's make someone else the marshal for the time being. Purely just to take the controversy away from ourselves for the time being. And then we can change things. Oh, hello. We need to review some petitions for new trade routes. An emissary requests your permission to open trade routes between Duke Sandoval of Berkeley and your town. A fine idea. I don't want to charge them, so a fine idea. Significant bonus to prosperity of Laria. Excellent. I'll take a baggage train. Thank you, sir. I'm going to replace myself as Marshal. And go to Lord Alistair for now. Feast at Ethos. I likely won't attend because I will be going to a Nordor tournament, something we haven't done for quite some time. But I would like to be able to actually have some money. Whitestag Castle should have some prisoners for me because I want to actually be able to bet on myself as well. I will return shortly to Laria, that's fine. Manage the garrison, take you. I want to bet on myself in this fight if possible. I just hope there's a prison broker here. There, Borgie the Fat is here, excellent. And let's speak to our steward because he wants to speak to us. And last time he gave us some pretty good. I'm not paying for your superstitious nonsense. Well, it actually kind of helps the snake cult, but that's a bit silly of me. So we can make into Larian troops, unfortunately. Significant group in the Castle Den, that's probably a unique spawn. I'm not going to upgrade anyone just yet. I'll upgrade our Noble Bowman. I want to save the rest of our money for, well, something else. Preferably for the tournament here at Elacry. So we'll just wait here till the morning. Cambionia has left, that's interesting. Let's join the Nordor tournament. We will place a bet on ourselves. Please give me not a, I was about to say not a bow and arrow, and you've given me a bow and arrow, just wonderful. And we just need one kill in this initial round. Oh, hello. Where do you come from? Shoot that person. Kill him. Shoot him. There we go. Oh, we're through. We're through because we managed to... Hello. We managed to deal with that archer from a distance. We're not going to deal with those people though, but we're through. 2 teams of 7. Again, bow and arrow, not ideal. We'll go after the archers back here. We can. There's 1 dead. 2 dead, we're through. Even if our team ends up losing, which it looks like they might be. Oh no, they're through, I think. I think we're through, that's fine. We're managing for the time being, that's for sure. We will commit to this. 4 teams of 3 fighters. are on a horseback. Excellent. We'll go assist our team over here, dealing with blue. Got to be wary of any archers coming in though. And preferably don't go for my horse if entirely possible. Looks like red are the team to watch. I'm trying to keep my friend alive here. Damn. Right, we'll leave that green chap alive if we can. Nope, I shouldn't have done that. It's only red now, but I need to take out that archer. When I take out that archer, the other two shouldn't be too bad. Damn. That's not good. I might even be able to pick up a bow and arrow from someone. But I need to deal with that archer first. Otherwise he's going to become a problem. That wasn't the archer. We haven't done a tournament in ages. I'm rusty. If I'm not careful, he's going to attack my horse. Okay, you're out. Good. Good, 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 good. I could really do with a bow and arrow to knock out that two-handed weapon guy. I've got the bow. I didn't get the arrows, though. Damn. Okay, pull back. We just need to pick up the arrows, and then we can probably win this without any further bloodshed on our behalf. The arrows are gone. You might have some arrows, though. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, boy. Okay, we got the arrows. Good. And we can destroy this guy's shield as well. Oh, no. No, no, no. No! Oh, boy. Oh, I did not mean to get my horse stuck in the corner. That was a silly thing for me to do. Just going to take out this guy's shield, and then we can deal with the other guys afterwards. Run! Damn it. Got stuck on the walls. Oh, we still get to go through. Excellent. 4 teams of 2. Oh, I've got a 200 weapon. That's not ideal. That's not ideal in the slightest. That archer's going to be problematic. Oh, we received 39 damage. That's not good at all. Oh, you've only got a club. Damn. This is a problem. This is a real problem for us, actually. If we can get to that horse safely, we might be able to... No. Two-handed weapons in an old tournament are a death sentence for us. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Oh, they have to round it. I need my controversy to go down as quickly as possible. Losing a little bit of money, but it's fine. Just need to get some more prisoners in general. Lack of money is hurting us. There might be a bunch of prisoners that says, actually. That might not be a bad thing for us to do. Ooh, we might be able to get some plague wardens there. No, we'll leave them for the Noldor. That's fine. I don't mind having the Noldor being strong. That's not a problem. Just got to avoid the snake ult in the area. I don't want to deal with any snake ult armies, that's for sure. That's fine. I'm not going after the farmers. That's my mistake. Dread Legion Patrol. A couple of them actually. Let's get inside. Says there is no prisoners here. It's unfortunate. Go to the castle though. We'll see if we can get him to recruit some more troops because I feel like we need them. Just having a look. I might go for the Spirited Ironbred Challenger because unfortunately this horse is just a bit too slow for my liking. I like something a little bit quicker. No, we'll go... I actually quite like the Torpid Chieftain helmet. That's fine. I will speak to you though because I can give you an old book for some money. I mean that's just money overall, which is quite useful. As well as some rank points. Not that we really need rank points, given we're already the Grandmaster. Go to the war room, give me a baggage train. Very well, that's all we can do here. We'll go to the marketplace. Sell this. I need to remember to sell my pouch of diamonds here as well. Let's get ourselves ready for the next part of this campaign, which will be going after the Dashara as best we can once the controversy has died down. I'm just going to exchange diamonds, sell all the ones I've got with me. That's 10,000 dinars. That's at least something. Got to be very careful of the snake cult in the area though. This is why Sez is always a bit of a dangerous place to be. Okay, I think we can leave now if we're careful. If we just sneak around the edge here, we might be fine. We'll swing by the Order Stronghold, get a bunch of food from our Quartermaster Kaelin, because it's nice and cheap, and given we've got such a big army, it would manage to support us through any major fights for the time being, just by having enough morale from our food. I'm just going to buy as much as I can, because anything I've got left will just end up being eaten anyway. We can sell this Spirited Warband Hunter. I don't think we'll be using it, to be honest. There we go. Don't think we need to we'll speak to Constable Valerian. I'm going to send them out to Cez in an effort to try and knock down the snake cult. I don't think they'll be successful, but they can at least try and deal with some of the snake cult in the area. Hopefully, anyway. I don't even know. Do they even go after the snake cult? No, they do. That's good. Fine, we'll leave them there. Our truce with the Shah has now expired, so that feels like a perfect timing to get back towards Laria. And also to upgrade our troops as best we can. Noble Bowman. Also, this all costs money that we don't really have many of. Barclay Balestras. Move these halberdiers up because they're actually the highest, pretty high quality in general. Barclay Balestras. That's going to be a lot of swordsmen, but thankfully they're not too expensive. Canleifwin has left. Pendor. We didn't get many defections, which was quite sad throughout this entire campaign. I was hoping for some, but we just haven't really had them. Let's just have a quick look at the victory progress. Okay, Snake Cult are invincible, but we could hire Jatu, Miss Mountains, and Heretics. Igrim is still in the field, though, I believe. And the Dread Legion, fine. Those are the two kind of major heroic personalities, that's fine. Let's just get ourselves back to Laria quickly. Raven the Bold has announced he's left the Deshan, joined Ravenstern. I don't know if that's a positive thing or a negative thing, but we'll find out next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We took on the Three Seers. We got some benefits. Actually, before we end the episode, I'm just going to go over to White Stags. I want to just have a look at the stuff that we unlocked by defeating the Three Seers. Recruit some men. Give me a baggage train. Update your skill set. And I want to look at the equipment of my Wyvern Wardens, please. Actually, let's go for the Knights of the Wyvern. Equipment of Knights of the Wyvern. Let's have a look at their armour. Because we could give them Noldor stuff, but I want to see if I can find the... Was it Dark Leather, I think it was called? Trying to find it might be tough, though. Maybe it's in... Quality body armor? I doubt it's only in fine. Just trying to see if I can find it. Can't see it there. It's quite distinctive, the way the armor looks. It might be because they are... Because we've got male soldiers. I wonder if we make them... Hang on. I want to talk about the recruits of the Wyvern. I want only female knights for the time being. And now I'm going to go back to the Knights of the Wyvern. Look at their armour again. There we go. There's the Doomguard leather. It's actually better than what we've got. They look a bit weird, though. They look a bit weird with their Doomguard leather. And it's very expensive in time, and also just to upgrade. I don't think that's quite their look, to be honest. I'm going to just change them back to male troops, but there we go. Let's go for male knights, and I want to also just have a look at the weapons, and especially the arrows. Not that we're using them, but I want to have a look at the Darkwood arrows here. So they're pretty much the same as the Rangers arrows, but there's a few more of them. And they're just a little bit worse than the Nordal arrows, but the quality of them is pretty good. Except we're using crossbowmen this campaign. How about that? Still worthwhile to do, I think, though, just because it's fun. All cool things there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.